Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Whoa. Okay. Pull the cord. Don't walk. Got it. Yikes. I thought maybe there'd be like an invisible walkway or something. How far back was I sent? Might have to kill this guy all over again. Well, at least I don't have to do that. Gee dang. Okay, back at it again. All the logs have been collected. Great. So I can just run right through. That's good. Note to self, don't just jump. Pull the cord. Don't just jump. Pull the cord. Don't just jump.
Whoa! Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Yeah, that's interesting. Another pyramid, the one with the inverted. I tried to check the one with the inverted pyramid, it didn't do anything.
Hello? Anyone here?
Welcome to the ocean view. Can I go through anything? I'm a janitor after all, right? Maybe? Let me in. No. What about again? Oh, it's blue. Fascinating. And then one more time. I'm really interested. Fatal psychiatric trauma, it says. Mind the gap. Stand here. Notice. Ocean View Motel Casino entry point. Catalyst light switch. The law of three applies. Disregard this policy may result in fatal psychiatric trauma. Interesting. No change. Okay, so it's only a change from there. And I'm sure jumping won't help much. Alright, law of three. Okay. Can I go out? I can't go out. One, two, three. Okay. That didn't do it. Can I open the door now? Not quite yet. Okay. So is it every time I ding it, a new one opens?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Perfect. Third door. just those three? Yeah, just those three. Interesting. And then... Is that me? Okay. That's spooky. Okay. Time to talk to the Lord. Some sharing is a transmitter slash bridge the director can call at the long distance. Okay, interesting. Hotline no longer to contact first. Oh, and now I'm dead. Interesting. Let's try that one more time, shall we? So how do I use that? That ain't it. There's gotta be a way. I can make it past it. Oh gosh, okay. Am I just supposed to run away from those things? It must be, because I can't do anything to them. But I can see the phone over there. Cells. Compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Am I back at the desk now?
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Shouldn't be
People
too-
react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
The switch is gone. Interesting. Okay. Well, I need to find some health, so I guess I should probably kill something. Hey, that was not there before. I hate when something's there that wasn't there before. Okay, and I'm in the director's office now. I had a feeling that that was going to do something. I had Alright, let's see. Case files. The hotline. Objects should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced by a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs blank. The object allows the director to communicate with the blank board. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal mental illness, I think. I don't remember exactly what it said. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. This is back in 1965. No, that's the acquisition date of the object. Never mind. The object spontaneously manifests in the director's director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including blank and blank, but its origin still remains unknown. Bureau funding. Trench. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from the scrutiny of many respects. If our budget demands are not an exacerbant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Spooky. Hotline. And the hotline itself. So, I've already seen this one.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Okay, there's one. So I did listen to all those. What's the Ocean View Motel?
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
I'm interested now.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye.
Just getting paranoid.
It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival.
Right.
Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Control. And then the directorship. You are the director now. We expect independence/dependence. You are authority/chosen one. The Bureau game needs you. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Clearance level's not high. Alright, where's she at? In the boardroom? Probably.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
Interesting.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
At least. Yeah, what about Salvador, right? But the elevator was gone.